Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your NFL Week 1 previews and predictions for the 2021 season. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your day. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're watching on a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by the World Series of Handicapping Pro Football Contest Season number 10. Anybody can play, anybody can join. $25 entry. Head on over to worldseriesofhandicapping.com and sign up today. All right, what we're going to look at here, guys. So I thought before I give you the forecast and the prediction of all the games, let's go back 1 year, week number 1, and let's see where our mindset is today compared to last season. And I think this is a good exercise. So this way it might change a bit of your mindset, market psychology of going into this week number 1's game. And let's go take a look at how the favorites did last season in week number 1. Now, the favorites went 9-6-1 against the point spread, 10-6 straight up, and 8-8 against the point spread. The over-under. And we all recall that game against New England was Cam Newton's first game against the Miami Dolphins. It was a 21-11 win for New England. The Bills beat the Jets 27-17. We had the Ravens taking care of the Cleveland Browns 38-6. I got a good number for you guys on the Browns later on in the show. Steelers took care of business against the Giants 26-16. I believe that was a Monday night game. I can't recall. You had the Jaguars taking on the Colts. It was a 27-20 victory for Jacksonville. Oh yeah, remember it knocked a lot of those survivor pool tickets right out of the woods, right? Denver taking on the Titans. It was a 16-14 win for Tennessee over Denver. We had Kansas City 34, Houston 20. Raiders playing the Panthers. It was a 34-30 high-scoring affair. Chargers beat the Bengals in Cincinnati. It was 16-13. We had the Washington football team against the Eagles, 27-17. We also had, that Green Bay Packer game against the Vikings. And I remember going into that game thinking, you know what, this is a good spot for the Vikings division rivalry at home. And we saw what happened the rest of the year. No defense, right? They lost a lot of players on defense. But Zimmer hopefully will fix that this year. 43-34 was the final. We had the Chicago Bears beating Detroit 27-23. We had the Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It was it was Tom Brady's first taste of the NFC South. 34-23, and the rest, as they say, is history. We know what happened there. Seattle taking on Atlanta was a 38-25 victory for the Seahawks. And we had the Cardinals beating the San Francisco 49ers 24-20. So I just thought we'd go back to last year, week number 1. So this way, if it helps you in any way, glad to do it. All right, let's take a look at week number 1 of the National Football League. And you got the Cowboys taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the Thursday night game of the week. And the Cowboys a 9.5-point road underdog right now. This line just keeps going for Tampa Bay. But look at the computer pick. A major upset. And you know what? Hey, sometimes when you're making your selections and you look at the list and you see the consensus, you see the public, and you're already pre-judging in your mind, that's the thing. Sometimes you're going to make that uncomfortable pick. That's probably an uncomfortable pick right now if you do like Dallas. 22-16, the over-under at 39.01. Hey, it's the NFL. Anything can happen, right? Pittsburgh taking on the Buffalo Bills. A little bit of that same situation. A lot of attention on the Bills winning the AFC East. Josh Allen getting a lot of praise right now. And look at the forecast. 33-27 favoring Buffalo. The line is 6.5. I do like Pittsburgh against the point spread in this game, but look at that total. 61.7 is the forecast, and the over-under in that game is 48.5. And you know what? Maybe the offense, Big Ben and Josh Allen might be able to put up some big numbers this weekend. All right, Robert Saleh taking on the Carolina Panthers, Matt Rule, or Robert Salah, sorry. And 4.5 is the line here on Carolina. 43.5 is the total, and we do like the Jets here. 21-19, the over-under at 40.95. We got Jacksonville. Urban Meyer's first crack here at the NFL. Hey, keep in mind, Jimmy Johnson was 115 his first year, right? And he came from the colleges, so it could be a long year for Urban. And we do have the Jaguars winning 24.2-12, the over-under at 36.25. We've got the Cardinals taking on the Titans. -3.5 here for Tennessee. Last year didn't have a good defense. And I like I like Arizona in this spot. I know the computer pick based on only 3 previous games, like 33-25, and the total at 59. I like Arizona here as my upset special. Washington taking on the Chargers. A very close game. 21.68 to 21.13 favoring the Chargers. The over-under at 42.81. It does like it to go under the total. Eagles taking on the Falcons. We have Atlanta winning this one 28.09 to 25.1. The over-under at 53.2. We got the Colts and the Seahawks. The Seattle 3.5 point road favorite in this spot. The over-under at 50.5. We do have Seattle winning 28.4 to 20.5. The over-under at 48.9. We have the Vikings over the Bengals 30.4 to 26.2. The over-under at 56.7. Man, a lot of high-scoring computer picks here. We have the 49ers taking on the Lions. Now San Fran, a 7.5 point favorite, and the over-under at 44.5. I got a great system on Detroit here. I'm going to show you guys in just a few minutes. 26.7 for San Francisco, 16.8 for the Lions, the over-under at 43.6. So it does like it to go a hair under the total. The Dolphins taking on the Patriots. We saw last year, week 1, 21-11, I believe, was the final. In fact, let me go here. Yeah, 21-11 was the final for the New England Patriots. And we do, look at this, 21.3 for Miami, 20.49 for the Patriots, the over-under at 41.8, and that's based on 32 simulated games in the database. I don't agree with the computer pick here. I think it's New England all day, all night. Denver taking on the Giants. We do like the Broncos in this one, 27.5 to 17.8, the over-under at 45.3. Chicago taking on the Rams. We got the Rams winning this one, 26.7 to 20.5. The over-under at 47.37. The Packers taking on the Saints in, I believe that game is in Orlando, and it's in Florida. 32.1 to 24.3. The over-under set here at 56.5. Just amazing, right? So you go back to last year, week number 1. New Orleans gets Tampa Bay. Well, here you go. This year, now you get Aaron Rodgers, right? So the Saints can't win in week number 1. The Cleveland Browns taking on the Chiefs. You got the high-scoring affair. Look at this. 35.2. 35.6 favoring Kansas City. Look at that total, 7.8, and the total in the game is 54.5. And your Monday Night Football game of the week is the Raiders taking on the Ravens, and we do have Baltimore winning this one, 29.6 to 21. The over-under at 50.63, so it does like it to go just a hair over the total. All right, I promise you some stats I'm going to show you guys, and the first one here, let's go to the 80% club. These are the what we call the stats. The trends are your friends, and let's see if we have any friends here in the stats section. The Rams are 14-1 as a home team before a non-division game the last 3 years. The Saints 13-1 when they're a home team. The total is exactly 50.5 the last 4 years. The Patriots 12-1 as a home team playing in the month of September the last 7 years. I love the Patriots here. The under 10-1 for the Steelers as an away team before a conference game the last 2 years. And the Falcons 9-1 as a home team against an NFC East division opponent the last 10 years. That's a pretty solid one right there. And let's leave on a high note here. And let's go with the under 9-1 for the Dolphins as an away team playing in the month of September the last 5 seasons. All right, I'm going to show you 2 stats here regarding this weekend. And the first one involves the Cleveland Browns. If you're thinking about taking the Cleveland Browns, look at this. In the last 15 years, so including this 2021 as the 15th year, the Cleveland Browns in week number 1, 0-13-1 straight up. So be careful if you do like the Cleveland Browns. And if you like the Detroit Lions on the total, check this out. The Lions, week number 1, the last 15 years, 13-1 to the over. So, hey, if you like to go against Cleveland, they're playing Kansas City. And I've seen some of the games they played in week 1. Man, tough opponents. They didn't get the luck of the draw again this year with Patrick Mahomes. And then you got the Lions, 13-1 to the over in week number 1, and now they're playing San Francisco, so that could be another high-scoring affair. All right, folks, don't forget, sign up for the World Series of Handicapping Pro Football Contest season number 10. It's underway. It's only $25 to play, and you make 7 selections each and every week, sides and totals. Rate those selections 7 units to 1 unit, and if you are the player at the end of the year, you will win the Baron Championship ring, $1,500 in cash, and anytime you go 7-0 during the contest, you will win $50 in cash courtesy of the World Series of Handicapping Pro Football Contest at worldseriesofhandicapping.com. All right, that was season number 1 or week number 1 of the Raymond Report NFL Previews and Prediction. You can get the Raymond Report each and every day right here at ATSStats.com. Cheers.